As soon as I cross the threshold, the bodyguard who stuck his strained face in the doorway braces me against the wall with his forearm to my chest, his legs in a fighting stance, leaning into me with all his weight. His other hand pats over me, a casual, unprofessional sweep. The foyer is dark, poorly lit, but I can see his eyes are liquid, with red veins the size of spaghetti noodles crisscrossing the whites. It all becomes clear to me. The reason Kinsk risked coming here, the reason the bodyguards aren't at their sharpest. They're all hopping. Kinsk is one of those bosses who has no friends outside the game, and so he co-opts his employees for the task. He makes them party with him, a rail here, a hit there, and if these guards resisted at first, they have acquiesced now. I've seen it before, an employee who thinks the way to get a leg up is to ingratiate himself to his boss, that if he makes a personal connection, he will get the plum assignment, or will have his mistakes overlooked. It's dangerous to think the man paying you is your friend. These guys have all been partying all night with the man they're supposed to protect, and now he's arrived at his mistress's house to turn the festivities from drugs to sex. I've interrupted the schedule. The one who has me pinned to the wall is strong, and his breath comes out hot when he asks, "What's in the bag?" "A camera," I answer. He looks over at his partner, who is equally keyed up, and raises his eyebrows. Miss Fournay steps into the fray, her voice rising. In French, she screeches, "What are you doing? Here's my guest, imbeciles! You're embarrassing me!" The guards ignore her. They take orders from one man. And now, I see my target, as Kinsk steps into the room, summoned by the commotion. "Who is he?" he asks. "He's a photographer who—" But Kinsk cuts her off with a sharp, "I'm not talking to you." She falls silent as quickly as if he slapped her across the face. I'm glad I see him like this, in his natural element. It's going to make what happens in the next 10 minutes satisfying. The guard holding me barks, "I can toss him, Willem." Another indication that what I concluded is true. He talks to Kinsk like they're buddies. Willem instead of sir or boss. "I don't want you to toss him. I want you to find out who he is." I used the moment to speak, holding onto my cover with a clenched fist. "She was trying to tell you I'm a garden photographer." The bodyguard slides his forearm up from my chest to my throat, so I stop talking and widen my eyes into a passable, frightened expression. Through a restricted throat, I manage, "If you look in my bag—" All of their eyes flick to the bag strapped to my shoulder, hanging loosely by my hip. It's a black nylon camera bag with a zipper top. The guard leans into my throat with more force, like the mere fact I called attention to the bag could set off an explosive inside. I start to make a gagging sound in my throat, more for the guard to remember what he's doing than from any danger of passing out, and the sound works. He knocks the bag off my shoulder and it falls to the floor. His forearm comes off my throat as everyone looks at the bag as though it could detonate at any moment. "He's a photographer, damn you!" Miss Fournay spits and then turns on her heels and leaves the room. No one takes eyes off the bag. Kinsk takes a step closer, pretending to be tough, fearless. "You're a photographer?" "Yes, International Home and Garden. If you open the bag—" "You open it." I look at him and he glares back. He nods down at the bag. "Go ahead. Show me." I move slowly because this is the most important time of the confrontation. Over the course of my life, my killing life, I've discovered a truth regarding human behavior. People's actions, even your enemy's actions, mirror your own. If you act tense, the tension increases. If you behave erratically, so do the other people in the room. If you move slowly, if you condense all your movements down to a glacier pace, then everyone's reactions do the same. I crouch as though my knees are made of molasses and reach for the bag. The barrel of a gun nudges the base of my head where my neck meets my skull. Through my peripheral vision, I see that Kinsk holds the pistol. "Do it," he commands. Slowly, I unzip the top. I reach into the bag and withdraw gingerly. A Leica Velux point-and-shoot camera with a 50mm lens and a CF-22 compact detachable flash. Everyone breathes out at once.